Hello and welcome to a night of celebration, a night dedicated to raising funds for tropical clinics. We are broadcasting live, and where are we? We're located at the RIVERVIEW Studios in Bordentown, New Jersey, thanks to the generosity of Jim Parker, owner of RIVERVIEW Studios and founder of the Parker Mother and Child Foundation. But let's get down to why we're here today. First, I want to thank you again for tuning in to this extremely worthy cause to raise money for the Tropical Clinics, a program operated by Dr. Margaret Kalibwa. But before we get started on our fundraiser, I wanted to give a special thanks to Video Imprint, owned and operated by Jennifer Joyce, our wonderful director, and Chris Curto, our amazing camera operator. More than that, though, they are tremendous supporters of an amazing woman who works tirelessly along with her staff in Kenya and in Princeton to bring much needed attention and medical care to the people of rural Africa. Now, there's a much needed issue, and that's why we're here today. That we will address just a little bit later. But there is one need, and that's the need to give. Tropical Clinics has an urgent need to raise $15,000 by April the 16th. Let me tell you about who I am. My name is Deena Jiles, and I'm going to be your host this evening. I hope that you're able to stay tuned in with us and watch all of the amazing things that we're going to bring to you today. All of the inspirational stories of hope and love that Dr. Kalibwa herself is going to bring, and that I hope that I'm also able to give to you as well. Now, you can interact with us as we're going through the broadcast on our live chat on live stream. Now, you can tweet us if you're a tweeter, and you can do this by logging into your Twitter account and going right into your own Twitter page and log into that chat box and you're in. Or if you don't use Twitter, you can chat in with us through live stream by clicking on the live stream tab at the top of the chat box and just putting in your own username. It's very easy. We want to make it easy because the most important thing is that we have you here with us during this broadcast. I want to thank you again for attending, for all of you who are watching us today, for those of you who are here in New Jersey or all across the United States, and also for all of our viewers from all around the world. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in and sharing our stories with you and listening to the urgent need that we have to raise this money for Tropical Clinics. Now, like I said, we have a lot of great things that we're going to be sharing with you today. Some of those, like I said, will be an interview with Dr. Kalibwa herself. We'll be able to talk to some of the other supporters of Tropical Clinics, as well as Jim Parker, the owner of RIVERVIEW Studios, and also of the founder, of the Parker Mother and Child Foundation. We also have musical guests, a musical guest that you will be able to hear later on in the program. And she's a local musician by the name of Hannah Zake. So we have a lot of great stories for you today. Most importantly, that of the health crisis that's taking place in Africa, in Kenya, Uganda, and some of the other countries over there right now. But it's up to us to tune in and to give what we can. Let me tell you a little bit about Dr. Kalibwa. I had the amazing privilege of meeting her last weekend, and I was truly inspired by her story, and that's what brought me to you today. Dr. Kalibwa has lived here in the United States. She's originally from Kenya, and she's lived here in the United States for around the past 30 years. She came here as a young girl, the age of 16, moved away from her family because they saw something in her, something special in her that she needed to share with the world. So her family shared her with us by sending her to America. She graduated from Cincinnati University and then went on to receive her PhD from Cornell University. From there, she went on to work for Johnson & Johnson, but throughout this process, she continued to go back to her homeland, continued to go back and share everything that she had learned and all of the new things that she had acquired with the people from her homeland. Because again, she felt that need to give. And it was during those travels that she discovered, or not necessarily discovered, but found this hole in her community, this hole that needed to be filled of sickness and a need to help all of those people. But Tropical Clinics is the company, like I said, or the foundation that she did create. And that's why we're here today. And it's because of that that we need you to log in. We need you to log on to PayPal and donate whatever you can. There's a container right now that is sitting in Kenya with medical supplies, medicine, x-ray equipment, all sorts of other things that the people of rural Africa are in desperate need of. Right now we need to raise $15,000, and that's where you come in. Anything that you can give to help with this need would be greatly appreciated.